Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. Excuse me. We're going to continue with our 1&done 1969 tournament using Strat-O-Matic card and dice with advanced and some super advanced rules and some homebrew rules. As Dave Gardner would say, if you're looking at me to see how exactly to play the game, please don't. I enjoy the game. And we'll leave it at that. So this is Game 7 of the tournament. First round of 16. The top 8 teams received byes into the Sweet 16. Our matchup is the 8-9 game. And the 9-seeded California Angels take on the 8th-seeded New York Yankees. The Angels in 1969 were 71-91. And the Yankees were 80-81. They must have had one game they didn't make up. For the Angels, the starting lineup goes as follows. Alomar will lead off and play second, followed by Jay Johnstone in center field, Jim Fregosi at short. Reichard is the cleanup hitter, and he's in left. Voss is in right. Rodriguez is at third. Spencer bats seventh. He's at first. Batting eighth, doing the catching, is Askew. On the mound, batting ninth, Andy Messersmith, 16-11 with a 2.52 earned run average. For the hometown New York Yankees, Clark leads off and will play second. Gene Michaels is at short. Roy White is in left. Bobby Mercer is in right. Joe Pepitone is at first. Kennedy is at third. Gibbs does the catching and will bat seventh. Hall will play center field and bat eighth. Stottlemyre, that's Mel Stottlemyre, will bat ninth and do the pitching. He was 20-14 with a 2.82. And Jerry Mathers as the Beaver. All right, at the ballpark here in New York, RJL518. Check out that wonderful channel. As he says, go Halos. So Mel Stottlemyre on the bump, right-handed thrower. Point of weakness starts in the ninth inning. That's a point of weakness check. Andy Messersmith is also a right-handed thrower. Point of weakness check starts in the eighth inning. So here's Sandy Alomar to face Mel Stottlemyre. Alomar, switch hitter. He'll bat lefty. The pitch from Stottlemyre to Alomar. Ball game on its way. That's a 1-7. Right-handed pitcher, 1-7. Ground ball to short. Michaels has it. Throws to Pepitone. 1 down. Smooth play by Gene Michaels. Here comes the left-handed batting Jay Johnstone, center fielder. Stottlemyre nods his head. The leg kick and the pitch to Johnstone. 4-8. Left-handed batter, 4-8. That's a fly ball out to right. Can of corn for Mercer, 2 down. Stottlemyre on point so far. Jim Fregosi strides to the plate, shortstop, right-handed batter. Gibbs for the Yankees, behind the plate, goes through the signs. Here's the pitch to Fregosi. 6-9, righty-righty matchup. 6-9, that's a shot to center field. Racing back and making the catch is Jimmy Hall. And 1-2-3 go the Halos. We go to the bottom of the first here in the house that Ruth built. No score. Due up for the Yankees, Clark, Michael, and White. If anyone gets on, Bobby Mercer, the heir apparent to Mickey Mantle. So Andy Messersmith is up on the bump. Clinton Parks at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Appreciate that, Clinton. And Paladin says, go Halos. Thank you for joining us. As baseball still lives in our wonderful YouTube community. So here's Horace Clark, switch hitter, batting against Andy Messersmith. Digs in the left-hander's batter's box. Askew behind the plate. Sets the target. The pitch to Clark for Messersmith. 5-5. Left-handed batter. 5-5 and a 9, and that's a shot to center field. That's going to grab some wall. Chasing it down is Johnstone, but by the time the relay throw comes in, Horace Clarke has a leadoff double. That's a split on the 5-5. Home run 1 through 5. But Clarke wouldn't have gotten that because he has weak power. So it works out if you're a Yankee fan. He gets the double instead. 6 through 20. We rolled a 9. Clarke is at second. The Yankees are in business, trying to advance to the Sweet 16. And here comes Gene Michael, another switch hitter. He'll bat lefty. Michael is a B bunter. They're going to let him swing away. The pitch from Messersmith to Gene Michael. 3-8. 3-8. Swing and a miss. So they choose to let Michael swing away and not bunt, and he strikes out. That is a big strikeout for Andy Messersmith. And here comes the left fielder, Roy White, third switch hitter in a row. He'll bat lefty. Messersmith deals quickly to White. Clarke at second, being held close, so that's going to cut down the range of the shortstop. And this is a 6-8. Left-handed batter, 6-8, popped up right side. Calling for it, first baseman Spencer, 2 down. So after the leadoff double by Clarke, Michael strikes out, White pops out. And it's up to Bobby Mercer, the heir apparent to Mickey Mantle. Left-handed batter, right fielder. They will not hold Clarke on now. They want the extra range. The pitch to Bobby Mercer for Messersmith. Messersmith fires in a 2-2. How do you do? Right-handed pitcher, 2-2, jammed and popped up. Left side, foul territory. Rodriguez makes the catch, and the side is retired. So Mercer pops out to third. The leadoff double does not hurt. Great job by Messersmith battling back. We're through one, no score here in New York. The winner advances in our one-and-done tournament. Due up for the Angels, Reichart, Voss, and Rodriguez. If anyone gets on, Spencer. Remember the great sports. How you doing, my friend? I enjoyed your music tapes video. That was a lot of fun. Brought back a lot of memories. What was that? Was your Black Crow... I didn't, because I was listening a lot of it. I was getting ready for work. Was your Black Crow tape Shake Your Moneymaker? That was a good album. Anyway, so here's Rickart, left fielder, right-handed batter. Gibbs sets the target. The pitch to Rickart from Stottlemyre, 6-6. Pick up some sticks. Get your kicks on Route 66. Righty. And that's a single to right. So Reichart a little behind the fastball. Singles to right. First hit for the Angels. D. Steeler, not a threat of stealing. Paladin says, couple of good pitchers. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And now bring up Bill Voss. Yankees hoping to turn 2 here. They pinch the middle with Clarke and Michael. Stottlemyre peeks to first, even though Reichart's not being held on. Now he deals to Bill Voss. 4-11. Left-handed batter. 4-11, and that's a walk. Good job by Voss. Advancing to second is Reichart. So the first two halos reach base, and now bring up Aurelio Rodriguez, who would go on to play for the Tigers, I do believe. Tribes fan, how you doing? Check out that wonderful channel. He just put up a Strat-O-Matic game of he's playing the Cleveland Indians win streak. I forgot what year, but I have to catch up with that. Oh, that is sad. Remember the great sports. There's some sad news today, Al. Former Red Sox great / manager Eddie Casco has passed away. Oh, yeah. That's sad. Jim Kick passed away the other day, former Dolphins running back. All right, so Rodriguez at the plate, no outs, 2 on. Stottlemyre rocks and deals to Aurelio Rodriguez. 6-7, righty-righty matchup, 6-7, and that's a ground ball B. So they're not going to be able to turn 2. Rodriguez will beat out the relay throw as Pepitone goes to Michael, but the return throw is not in time. Advancing to third is Reichart. Voss is out. Rodriguez reaches on the fielder's choice. 3-6. So 1 out, runners on the corners. That was a split, the 6-7. Single 1 through 10. We rolled an 18. Ground ball B. Tribes fan says 2016 Indians had a 14-game winning streak. That's the one he is replaying. So Reichart is at third. Rodriguez is at first. Voss is erased. And that brings up Jim Spencer. On deck, the catcher Askew. Double play ball gets him out of the inning. Spencer, another left-handed stick that Stottlemyre and the Yankees have to face. Gibbs wiggles the fingers. Stottlemyre nods his head. He rocks and deals to Jim Spencer, who would go on to play for the Yankees. 2-9. Right-handed pitcher, 2-9. Swing and a miss. Boy, did he need that in the worst way. Caught him on the breaking pitch. First strikeout for Stottlemyre. 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Angels could be squandering a golden opportunity. And that will bring up Askew, the catcher. Every time I've walked in recent games, when I walk to get to the pitcher gets a hit. We're going to pitch to Joe Askew. Stottlemyre peers in. He's ready to work. He deals to Joe Askew. And then we're going to call that a 3. 3-6. Pick up some sticks. Righty-righty matchup. 3-6. Popped up left side. Calling for it is Michaels, the shortstop. And the inning is over. The Angels strand 2. We go to the bottom of the second. Still scoreless here in New York. Due up for the Yankees, Pepitone, Kenny, and Gibbs. So a good job by Mel Stottlemyre after letting the first 2 reach. Gets out of the mini jam. And Andy Messersmith comes back up on the bump. And here's Joe Pepitone, the party boy, left-handed batter. He would go on to play for the Cubs. And I believe the Rangers at the end of his career. Messersmith, he's ready. The pitch to Joe Pepitone, 6-7. Left-handed batter, 6-7. Ground ball, second base, defense check. Second baseman is Alomar. He is a 3 defender, and that's a 12. Advanced fielding chart. 3-12 goes to an error check. Alomar's an E25. He needs a high roll here with a 2 red die, and he's got a 9. He'll make this play, I believe. 25. And Alomar backhands it, throws to Spencer, as that's a ground ball A, 8 through 11, and we rolled a 9, 1 down. So Pepitone is retired, ground out to second. Nice backhanded play by Alomar. And here comes the third baseman, Jerry Kenny, left-handed batter. Messersmith deals quickly to Jerry Kenny. 5-6, pick up some sticks. Left-handed batter. 5-6, fly ball, center field. Johnstone makes the catch, 2 away. As Paladin says, thought we'd get 1 out of there. I thought you would too. But the dice said no. 2 outs, base is empty for the catcher, Jake Gibbs. Gibbs digs in the left-hander's batter's box. Hall is on deck. Stottlemyre in the hole. Messersmith nods his head. Askew sets the target. The pitch to his counterpart, Jake Gibbs. 3-10. Right-handed pitcher, 3-10. Ground ball to short. Michaels has it. Cross the diamond to Pepitone, and the side is retired. If you're scoring at home, it's 6-3. You should. It's good for the brain. We are through 2, still scoreless here in the Bronx. Top of the third, due up for the Angels. Messersmith in the top of the order, Alomar and Jay Johnstone. Steelers fan 1933, thank you for joining us. Hope all is well. So Stottlemyre back up on the mound. He'll face his counterpart, Andy Messersmith. Andy Messersmith uses a number 2 pitcher's hitting card, so he needs to get the 2 column or off the Stottlemyre card. He's a weak right-handed batter. The pitch from Stottlemyre to Messersmith. 1-4. Does it close the door? 1-4. It sure does. Swing and a miss. Choking up and all. Messersmith makes only the contact with the air. Second K for Stottlemyre. 1 out. Here in the top of the third. And here's Sandy Alomar, 0 for 1. He grounded to short. Stottlemyre is ready. The leg kick and the pitch to Alomar. 2-7. Right-handed pitcher, 2-7. Fly ball, center field. That's going to be out number 2. Making the catch is Hall. So 2 up, 2 down. And it'll be up to Jay Johnstone to extend the inning. The lefty, 0 for 1. He flew out to right. The pitch to Johnstone. 4-9. Left-handed batter, 4-9. Ground ball to short. Defense check. Michael is a 3, and that's a 16. So 3-16. Michael charges it. Quick release to first, and they just nip Johnstone. The side is retired. Good job by Gene Michael. Bottom of the third. No score. Due up for the Yankees, Hall, Stottlemyre in the top of the order. Horace Clark, who doubled. Bears Den 007. Hope all is well. Thank you for joining us. So here's Jimmy Hall. We have not had one bad game in this 1969 one-and-done tournament. That's why I keep playing it. I'm addicted to it right now. So here's Jimmy Hall. Weak hitting center fielder. Left-handed batter. Messersmith looking to overpower Hall. He rocks and fires. 5-8. Left-handed batter, 5-8, fly ball, center field. Going to his left a bit, making the catch is Johnstone. 1 down. So it is the pitcher's duel that we expected. Now bring up Mel Stottlemyre. Stottlemyre uses pitcher's hitting card number 2 also. He is a right-handed batter, and he has normal power. So, Messersmith deals to Stottlemyre. Let's see what his counterpart can do. 4-11. Right-handed batter. 4-11. Fly ball left field. Defense check. Reichart is a 4, and that's a 14. Flip the chart. 4, 14, and that's going to be a single as he bloops it in. Reichart makes a dive for it, doesn't make the catch. He smothers the ball, and let's just double check. 4, 14, that's a single, 2 stars, but no one is on base, so a 1-out single for Stottlemyre. He fights off that fastball and bloops it to left. Reichart was playing fairly shallow, but still couldn't make the play. So 1 out, 1 on. Stottlemyre, a slow runner. And we'll just flip the card because we know he's 1 through 10. Now I'll bring up Horace Clarke. Clarke had the first Yankee hit with his first at-bat to lead off the bottom of the first. Double. Here's the pitch to Clarke. Ready to grip and rip in that left-hander's batter's box. 5s across the board. 5-10. 5-10. Hard hit ball to second. Up with it is Alomar. Over to Fregosi. On to first to Spencer. Double play. Inning over. 4-6-3. Messersmith pumps his fist. And the side is retired. We're through 3 here in New York, and we are still scoreless. We go to the top of the 4th. Due up for the Angels. Fregosi, Reichart, and Voss. If anyone gets on, Rodriguez. Mel Stottlemyre. Back out on the bump, taking his warm-up tosses in between innings. No, there's no noop or nop or neep on this team, though. Let's just say he got his revenge. I take a little swig of water. All right, here comes Jim Fregosi. Fergosi's 0 for 1. He flew out to center. Stottlemyre gets the sign from Gibbs. The pitch to Jim Fregosi, right-handed batter. 4-11. 4-11. Ball 4. So Fregosi works a walk. C. Steeler. Gibbs, -2 arm. Stottlemyre, -2 hold. He's not going anywhere. We hold all runners on who are C and better. So Pepitone's range goes to a 2. The pitch to Reichart. Can the Angels get something going here in the top of the 4th? 1-9. Righty-righty matchup. 1-9. Hard hit ball. Michael over to Clarke. On to Pepitone. Double play. 6-4-3. Yankees return the favor. 2 outs. Base is empty. And that will bring up the right fielder, Billy Voss. Voss walked and was erased on the fielder's choice by Rodriguez. Rodriguez on deck. Stottlemyre is ready. He nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Bill Voss. 5-6. Pick up some sticks. Left-handed batter. 5-6. Scorching shot at Clarke. He knocks it down, picks it up, tosses to Pepitone, and the side is retired. Stottlemyre in cruise control. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Here in the Bronx, still scoreless. Due up for the 69 Yankees, Michael, White, and Mercer. If anyone gets on, Pepitone. Andy Messersmith, trying to keep it a scoreless ball game, is back up on the hill for the Halos. Yes, we will be playing Game 6, Pintar, RJL asks, of the Mets and A's, the 86 Mets and the 74 A's. I'm going to finish off the first round first of this one-and-done tournament, and then we will give you Game 6 of the Mets and A's. Pintar, another fun game. All right, so here comes Gene Michaels. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Messersmith picks up the sign. He deals to Gene Michael. 1-9. Righty-righty match up. Right-handed pitcher, excuse me. 1-9 and an 11. That is a shot. Left field. Leaping, but not getting there is Reichart. Michael's going for 2, and he's going to have it on the split. On the 1-9, double 1 through 11. 12 through 20, Reichart makes the great play. We rolled an 11, so a leadoff double for Michael. And let's see if the Yankees can produce fruit. Michael now 1 for 2, and here comes Roy White, switch hitter batting lefty. He popped to first. Wants to at least hit this ball. He's a C bunter, and we're not going to bunt, because if I would assume they're playing for the bunt. I mean that they would. And again, I don't say that they're playing in or anything like that. I'm just saying they would play for the bunt, so which would make him a D. He's going to swing away. The pitch to Roy White. Michael at second, no outs. 4-10. Left-handed batter, 4-10. Fly ball, center field, defense check, and Johnstone's a 3. We rolled a 2. He's not going to get there. 3-2. He makes the dive. It's by him. It's going to be a double. Michael will score from second, and Roy White gives the Yankees a 1-0 lead. Back-to-back doubles for the 69 Bronx Bombers. White stands at second, clapping his hands. And here comes Bobby Mercer, the fans chanting Bobby. Again, so that was a defense check. Center field. Johnstone is a 3. We rolled a 2. And that's a double 2 stars. As RJL is heard booing from the stands. So Roy White's at second. Mercer popped out to third. Still no outs. The pitch to Bobby Mercer, heir apparent to Mickey Mantle. 3-10. Right-handed pitcher. 3-10. Line shot to second. What a play by Alomar. He leaps high in the air. Tries to flip to Fregosi going to the bag, but Roy White dives back safely. So a great play by Alomar on the line out. That possibly saved a run. So 1 out. White still at second. Here comes Joe Pepitone. Pepitone grounded to second. The pitch to Pepitone. 5-6, pick up some sticks. Left-handed batter, 5-6, fly ball deep to center field, but not deep enough. Coming in and making the catch is Johnstone. He fires towards third. White bluffed, but did not go. So Pepitone is 0 for 2. Messersmith trying to limit the damage to 1 run. Roy White will be off on contact. It'll be a +2, 1 through 18. Here's Jerry Kenny. Kenny, 0 for 1. He flew out to Johnstone in center. Messersmith, the leg kick and the pitch. He fires it in to Kenny. 4-7. Left-handed batter. 4-7. Ball 4. High and tight. First and second. 2 outs, 2 on. They'll bring up the catcher. Jake Gibbs, he grounded to short. He's 0 for 1. 1-0 Yankees. Another left-handed batter that Messersmith must face. He's going to try to overpower Gibbs. Here's the pitch to Jakey Gibbs. 6-7. Left-handed batter. 6-7. Ground ball, second base. Alomars a 3. We rolled a 6. 3-6. Alomar has it. Over to Spencer. And the side is retired. Second time Gibbs has grounded out. He's now 0 for 2. How do you do? But the Yankees strike first. Back-to-back doubles by Michael and White. And they have a 1-0 lead as we go to the top of the 5th. Due up for the Angels, Rodriguez, Spencer, and Askew. Stottlemyre now with a 1-run lead is back up on the pitching perch. And here comes Rodriguez. Rodriguez reached on a fielder's choice. He's 0 for 1. On deck, Jim Spencer. The pitch to Aurelio Rodriguez. 3-8. Right-handed pitcher. 3-8. Line shot right at Pepitone. Good reaction. 1 out. Rodriguez hit it on the screws. Nothing to show for it but a return trip to the dugout. Now bring up Spencer. Spencer struck out his first time up. Ready to grip and rip from that left-hander's batter's box. Gibbs sets the target. The pitch to Jimmy Spencer. 4-7. Left-handed batter. 4-7. Ground ball to second. Clark to Pepitone. 2 away. Stottlemyre looking for a 1-2-3 inning. The Angels catcher Joe Askew has different thoughts. He popped out to Michaels at short. 0 for 1. Gibbs wiggles the fingers. Stottlemyre nods his head. He rocks and deals to Askew. 5-6. Pick up some sticks. Right-handed batter. 5-6. Swing and a miss. He chased high and away. The side is retired, and that is the 3rd K for Mel Stottlemyre. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 1-0 Yankees. Winner advances in the 1-and-done tournament to the Sweet 16. This is the first round of 16. After this, we'll have 1 game left. The top 8 teams received a bye automatically into the Sweet 16. Due up for the Yankees, Hall, Stottlemyre in the top of the order, Horace Clark. And here's Andy Messersmith to face Jimmy Hall. 0 for 1. He flew out to Johnstone in center. The pitch to Jimmy Hall. 2-3. What will it be? We shall see. Right-handed pitcher. 2-3. Strike 3. Got him on the breaking pitch. Looking. Hall couldn't pull the trigger. Messersmith picks up his 2nd K. 1 down. And here's Mel Stottlemyre. He blooped one to left. Reichard made a dive for it, but couldn't make the catch. So here is Mel Stottlemyre, 1 for 1. The pitch to Stottlemyre from Messersmith. He's going to try to overpower him. 5-5. Righty-righty matchup. 5-5. And a 5. That ball is hit deep to left. Reichard racing back. He leaps. He bangs into the wall, and he makes the catch. Reichard possibly robs a home run from Mel Stottlemyre, who has normal power. Let's take a look at it again. A 5-5. 1 through 3 is a homer. 4 through 20 is an out. So we watched the replay, and it would have been a homer. Mel Stottlemyre is denied his second hit and a ribby on the great play by Reichard. This time Reichard makes the catch, and that is a huge catch. As he robs the home run, 2 down. The fans are moaning and groaning. They thought the Yankees were up 2-0. Top of the order, Horace Clarke, 1 for 2. He's doubled and banged into a double play. Messersmith nods his head. The leg kick and the pitch to Horace Clarke. Switch hitter batting lefty. 2-7. Right-handed pitcher, 2-7. And that's a single. Line shot over the leap of Alomar. And that ball goes into right field. 1 through 10. We rolled a 7. So Clarke is now 2 for 3. Clarke is an A's stealer. Messersmith, 0 on the hold. Askew, 0 on the throwing arm as a catcher. 1 through 15. Clarke's going to go. Here's the throw down. It's a 4. Had it been 1, 2, or 3, possible throwing error, but it's a 4, so the ball is smothered by the shortstop Fregosi. But Clarke steals the bag. He's in scoring position with 2 outs. So Michael, who's 1 for 2. Remember, it was Michael and White's back-to-back doubles that scored the only run of the game back in the 4th. Clarke takes his lead. They're going to try to hold him close. So now cut down on Fregosi's range. The pitch to Gene Michael. 2-10. Can Michael be clutch with 2 outs? 2-10. Right-handed pitcher. Ground ball slowly hit to second. Alomar charges. Bare hands flips to Spencer. The stretch. And they get Michaels by a half step. Great play by Alomar and Spencer. The side is retired. The Yankees threaten, but cannot push anyone across the plate. Here in the Bronx, we're through 5. We go to the top of the 6th, 1-0 Yankees. Due up for the Halos, Messersmith in the top of the order, Alomar and Johnstone. Quite a pitcher's duel here. Ken Castro, sports writer extraordinaire from the great state of Rhode Island. How the heck are you? Hope all is well. Thank you for joining us. Herb Pilgrim. Hope all is well. Big Yankee fan. Long time no chat. Wish everyone in the chat well. I'm going to take another swig of water. So here comes Andy Messersmith. 0 for 1, he struck out. The pitch from Stottlemyre to his counterpart Messersmith. 2-8, so 2-8. Pitcher hitter's card 2. Swing and a miss. Second time he's K'd. 1 out, top of the order. And here is Alomar, Sandy Alomar. Alomar's 0 for 2. He's grounded out to short and flown out to Hall in center. Stottlemyre picks up the sign from Gibbs. The pitch to the switch-hitting Alomar, batting lefty. 3-8, right-handed pitcher, 3-8 and a 10. That ball is lifted deep left field. Going back is Roy White. He makes the leap and bangs into the wall, and that is out number 2. White looked ever so graceful, making that catch in left. Great job by White. That was a split on the 3-8. Home run 1 through 2. We rolled a 10. It's a deep flyout. And here comes Jay Johnstone. Johnstone's 0 for 2. He's flown to right, grounded to short. Ready to grip and rip from that left-hander's batter's box. Stottlemyre nods his head. Gibbs sets the target. The pitch to Jay Johnstone. 4-9, left-handed batter. 4-9, ground ball to short. Michael is a 3, and that's a 5. Short, 3-5. Michael charges, quick release, and they get Johnstone at first. Great stretch by Pepitone. Let's double check that. 3 defender, 5 ground ball C. The side is retired. Second time Johnstone's grounded out to Michael. He's now 0 for 3. Go to the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 Yankees. It's a precarious 1-run lead. The Yankees and their fans would love to add to it a plethora of runs. Due up for the Yankees, White, Mercer, Pepitone. If anyone gets on, Kenny. Messersmith has given up 1 run. The lead-off doubles, back-to-back doubles, to lead off the 4th. Michael and then White, and that's how the Yankees have the only run of the ball game. Take care. Remember the great sports. Thank you for stopping by. Check out that wonderful channel. And again, I enjoyed your music tape video. Here's the pitch to the switch-hitting Roy White from Andy Messersmith. 1-10. Right-handed pitcher. 1-10. Ground ball. Second. Alomar's been a busy beaver. Over to Spencer. First out here in the bottom of the 6th. White is now 1 for 3, but he has that big double with the ribby. Bobby Mercer 0 for 2. Popped out to third and then was robbed on a leaping catch on his line shot off his bat by Alomar at second. The pitch to the left-handed batting Bobby Mercer, 2-5. Right-handed pitcher, 2-5, and that's a single to right. Mercer jumps all over that fastball. He's now 1 for 3. So Bobby Mercer singles to right. He'll be held on. He's a C-stealer, which will cut down Spencer's range will make it go from a 2 to a 3, which will increase, which cuts down his range. And here's Joe Pepitone 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out. Messersmith hopes to induce the double play ball. The pitch to the power hitting first baseman Joe Pepitone, 4s across the board. That is a 4-8, 4-8, swing and a miss. Chased the high heat up and in as he looked at jacket out of the park down that short right field porch. Just gets that return trip to the bench. Third strikeout for Messersmith, 2 outs. Mercer will be held on, so he'll only be a +1, 1 through 15. And here comes the third baseman, Jerry Kenny. He's flown to center and walked. He's 0 for 1. No, we're in the 6th inning now. We're in the 6th inning now. 2 outs, 1 on. The pitch to Jerry Kenny. "4-5 to Kenny. Left-handed batter, 4-5. Strike 3, looking inside corner. Kenny complains. Messersmith strikes out 2. We're through 6. We go to the top of the 7th. 1-0 Yankees. Messersmith has now struck out 4. Due up in the top of the 7th, Fregosi, Reichart, and Voss. Take care, Herb. So Stottlemyre still nursing ever so gently this 1-run lead. And here comes Jim Fregosi. Fregosi has flown to center and walked. He is 0 for 1. Reichart on deck. Stottlemyre shakes off Gibbs. First time they're not on the same page. Here's the pitch to Fregosi. 4-4. Does it close the door? Right-handed batter. 4-4. Shallow fly ball to center. Racing in is Johnstone. He makes the knee-high catch. Is Hall. He makes the knee-high catch. And Fregosi is retired. Second time to center. Oh, Herb's staying. Herb is staying. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now I'll bring up Rick Reichart. Left fielder, 1 for 2. He singled and banged into a double play. Here's the pitch to Reichart. 5-9. Right-handed batter. 5-9. Ground ball to third. Rodriguez across the diamond to Spencer. Kenny across the diamond to Pepitone. And that's out number 2. Second time in a row I've done it. So that's Kenny to Pepitone. 5-3. 2 up, 2 down. Now I'll bring up Bill Voss for the Angels. He's walked and grounded to second. He's 0 for 1. Stottlemyre looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Gibbs goes through the signs. A quick nod of the head by Stottlemyre. The leg kick and the pitch to Bill Voss. 1-5. Right-handed pitcher. 1-5. Strike 3. Couldn't pull the trigger on the breaking pitch. Stottlemyre does it again. That's K number 5 for Mel Stottlemyre. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 1-0 Yankees. Due up for the Yankees, the bottom third of the order, Gibbs, Hall, and Stottlemyre. To face Andy Messersmith, his big hiccup, back-to-back doubles to lead off the 4th inning by Michael and White. That's the only run in the game, and the Yankees have put it on the board. Jake Gibbs, the Yankee catcher, has grounded out twice, 0 for 2. The pitch from Messersmith, 2-6, pick up some sticks. Right-handed pitcher, 2-6, line shot right at Horace Clarke. Gibbs is 0 for 3. Again, hitting it on the screws and not showing anything for it. That's happened a couple of times for some of these halo batters. Here's Jimmy Hall. Yankee center fielder. He's 0 for 2. He's flown out to center and struck out. Askew goes through the signs. Messersmith nods his head, arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch. 1-6, pick up some sticks. Right-handed pitcher. 1-6, ground ball to short. Fregosi up with it, over to Spencer, 2 down. And that will bring up the pitcher, Mel Stottlemyre. Stottlemyre has singled and nearly had a homer. A great leaping catch by Reichart in left. So he's 1 for 2. Messersmith deals to Stottlemyre. 5-9. Right-handed batter. 5-9. Swing and a miss. And 1-2-3. Go the Yankees. Messersmith picks up his 5th K. We go to the top of the 8th. Time is running short for the Angels. Down 1 with 6 outs to go. Due up in the top of the 8th for the California Angels, Rodriguez, Spencer, and Askew. And now you might have to pinch hit for Messersmith. Stottlemyre doing a marvelous job here. Tremendous pitching duel here in our 7th game of the first set of 16 in our one-and-done tournament. After this, we have one more game left to see who will go to the Sweet 16 against the top 8 teams. And that game will be between the 7 seed Houston Astros and the 10 seed Kansas City Royals. So here's Aurelio Rodriguez and the pitch from Stottlemyre to start off the top of the 8th. Rodriguez is 0 for 2. 2-7, right-handed pitcher. 2-7, ground ball second. Clark over to Pepitone, 1 away. Now I'll bring up Jimmy Spencer. Left-handed batting first baseman. He's 0 for 2. He struck out and grounded out. Stottlemyre wanting to keep the mojo. Deals quickly to Jim Spencer. 4-4. Does it close the door? Left-handed batter. 4-4. Fly ball. Shallow right. Racing in and making the catch is Bobby Mercer. He got a great jump on that sinking line drive. 2 down. Fans give Mercer polite applause. 2 outs, base is empty for Joe Askew here in the top of the 8th. Messersmith on deck. Let's just take a look at the Angels here and see if we have anyone who has some pop. Roger Repose, Roger Repaz, I don't know, had 8 homers. Someone's either shooting someone outside or there's fireworks going off. Let's hope it's fireworks going off with all the wackiness in the world. I won't get into the wackiness in the world. It's kind of silly. They want to get rid of white Jesuses. They took down the Theodore Roosevelt statue, who, again, if you know your history, invited the first African American to the White House for dinner, and he got much hate for that. But, you know, these are, yeah, interesting folks there who should all be drowned, in my personal opinion. That's just my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Repos. The 1 column, you need a 2, 3, 4, or a 12. The 4 is a split 1 through 8. The 12's a 1 or a 2. He only batted 164, but when he hit the ball, it looks like he hit a homer. Tom Egan's a 2 catcher. I think we got a pinch hit for Askew. I think we got a pinch hit for Askew. I think. And I you know, we're looking for a homer. And again, it's a weird card. It really is. You hit the 1. I mean, you don't normally roll a 2 or a 3. The 4 is a split 1 through 8. A triple, I mean, there's a lot of outs on the 1, but we need a homer here. Bubba Morton, 244, 7 homers, 32 ribbies. Let's take a look at Bubba's card. Yeah, we're going to pinch hit Bubba Morton for Askew, and Tom Egan will come in to catch just because he looks like the better defensive catcher. I think we have another catcher too, but we're going to go with Tom Egan. Not really. So, all right. I think we have to pinch hit for Joe Askew. I really do. I try to keep away from the wackiness, Herb. It's just disgusting. You know, people have a right to protest. What's going on now is not protesting. It is violence. It is anarchy. And we have leaders who are just fraidy cats to crush them. And they should be crushed. Okay? They should be crushed. Whatever. They do not believe in America. So, whatever. It just pisses me off. Yeah, we got to pin. Okay, so we'll keep Tom Egan out. Joe Askew's done. If he gets on, we're going to pinch hit for Messersmith. So here comes Bubba Morton. And now we can go to a different color pen. Let's go to the green pen. I bought new pens. All right, so we're going to have a pinch hitter here with 2 outs, top of the 8th for Joe Askew. He was 0 for 2. He popped out to short and struck out. And the pinch hitter is going to be Bubba Morton. You got to just like the name Bubba right there. So in the 8th, pinch hitter Morton. The other funny thing is, Uncle Ben has to change his emblem. If you know anything about Uncle Ben, a very successful entrepreneur, African-American, this is mind-boggling to me. It's mind-boggling to me. It's just, whatever. I don't get it. I don't get it. And yet we stand here and take it from these effing idiots who are a small portion of the population. You should just crush them. Seriously, just crush them. We'll all be better off for it. It's mind-numbing to me. Mind-numbing. Let's all rewrite history. Communism is good. Communism is good, I guess, right? No, it's not. No, it's not. All right, here's the pitch to Bubba Morton from Mel Stottlemyre. Let's see if... Ooh, 4-10. That's not going to help. Righty-righty match. It might. 4-10. Ground ball to short. Michael. 3 defender. That's an 8. Will Michael make the play? 3-8 goes to an error check. He's an E27. This could extend the inning here. E27. So Michael needs a high roll. Oh, it's a 12. He should make the play on the E27. He does. Diving stop from his knees. He throws low. Pepitone scoops it out of the dirt. And the side is retired. What a play by Michael. E27. He needed an 8 through 12 to make the play, and we rolled a 12. So Stottlemyre tips his cap to his shortstop. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 1-0 Yankees. Wow. So Bubba Morton's out. Didn't do his job. Tom Egan is in. So Egan will do the catching now. Angels down to their final 3 outs of tournament life. He's a C2, E4, E stealer, DD, D bunter, D hit and run, neutral arm of 0, and he runs out of 9, so he runs with poop in his pants too. I guess the only good news is Andy Messersmith is back up on the bump. And there's Chris Anderson, and this is the Chris Anderson scoreboard. How are you, my friend? I'll be at work tomorrow. I have to come into work tomorrow. Don't get to work from home. I somehow lost one of my statements, Bath, Maine. The good news is I didn't do any work on it yet, so I just have to reprint it. How you doing, Chris? How's mom and dad? Hope all is well. So Messersmith point of weakness check starts now. The bullpen is up and ready. short leash on Messersmith. Again, back-to-back doubles back in the fourth. The only run scored in the game by the Yankees, Michael and White. Due up for the Yankees, Clark, Michael, and White. Here's the pitch from Messersmith to Horace Clark. Clark 2 for 3, a double play and a single. He has a stolen base. 3-4. Right-handed pitcher, and that's going to be a single. So Horace Clark singles to center. A 1 would have been a triple. 2 through 20 is a single. 2 stars. No one's on base, though. So Clark having quite a good game. He's now 3 for 4. I'll bring up Michael. Michael, 1 for 3. The double. He scored the run on the White double. He struck out and also grounded out. Will Clark try to steal again? A's stealer. Egan has a neutral arm. Messersmith a neutral hold, so that's 0-0 there. 1 through 15 to steal second. He's going to go. He's out! Egan throws him out. It's an 18. Holy cow. Applying the tag is Fregosi. So Egan pays dividends right away. 1 out. Out stealing. 2-6. So Clark erased from the base paths. Yes, this is the real Chris Anderson, Steelers fan. And here's Gene Michael now hitting with the bases empty. The pitch to Michael from Messersmith. 6-9. 6-9. So he's switch hitter batting lefty. And strike 3 looking. Outside corner. Fastball. Great job of framing it by Egan. 2 down. What a pitcher's duel we have here. As Paladin says, way to go, Tom. That's Tom Egan. So it's Roy White. Roy White has knocked in the only run of this game for either team. Again, when Michael and White went back-to-back doubles to start off the fourth. Messersmith takes a deep breath. He kicks and deals to Roy White. 6-6. You get your kicks on Route 66. Left-handed batter, 6-6, ball 4. So Roy White is on. Inning stays alive to the joy of Herb Pilgrim, a big Yankee fan. We love Herb Pilgrim. B Steeler, he's not going anywhere. Bobby Mercer at the plate, another left-handed stick. So single, walk, one more. Messersmith hits point of weakness. Tatum is ready in the bullpen. 22 saves for the Angels in 69. The pitch to the heir apparent to Mickey Mantle, Bobby Mercer, left-handed stick, 3-9. Right-handed pitcher, 3-9. Line shot right at Sandy Alomar, and the side is retired. Mercer hit the ball on the screws, but right at the Angels' second baseman. What started off as a good inning, a leadoff single by Clark, then he's thrown out by Egan. That just turned the tide of that inning. We go to the top of the ninth. The Angels need 1 to tie and more to go ahead. And Messersmith is done. So Messersmith goes 9 innings. Gives up 1 run. It was earned. Andy Messersmith struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is the definition right now of a tough luck loser. Do I want to make any defensive changes? Hall is a 4E10 in center, so we're going to take a look for the Yankees on that. Other than that, Clark's a 2. Michael's a 3. White's a 2. Mercer's a 3. Pepitone's a 1. Kenny's a 3. Gibbs is a 3 with a -2 arm. It's Hall is the weak link with the range of a 4. Stottlemyre, 9th inning. Point of weakness check starts for him. Let's see. Herb Pilgrim says, I met Bobby Mercer when he bought into the Oklahoma City 89ers way back when. What team was that? A minor league baseball team? I think we have a better defensive center fielder. Ron Wood, who only had, well, he had 186 at-bats. He's a 2 when it comes to range in center, -1 arm, E5. Oh, yeah. So Ron Wood will come in defensively. So Ron Wood comes in for defense in center. Woods, excuse me. Center fielder, 2 range, E5, tremendous improvement. D stealer. If he comes up to bat, something's gone horrifically wrong for the Yankees. And a -1 arm, 15 speed. So Hall is out. So Hall leaves the game. He was 0 for 3. A fly out, a strikeout, and a ground out. A partridge in a pear tree. AAA. Okay, thank you, Herb. So here's Stottlemyre. Oh, we got to get a pinch hitter for Messersmith. Joe Acker. I think Acker's the closer here. 14 saves. Yeah, he must be the closer. But we're going to stick with Stottlemyre. And now the pinch hitter. I think we're going to go with Roger Repos. The 164. Again, if you hit the 1 column, at least he has a shot at hitting a homer. Not a lot of good sticks on this bench here. Billy Cowan, 240, 5 homers, 13 ribbies. On base percentage, 288. Slugging 3. Well, we'll go with the best average and best on base. Though I don't think that's the best on base. Ruben Amaro. Is this Ruben Amaro who became the GM of the Yankees? Or is that his son? Probably his son. All right, it's going to be Billy Cowan, C-O-W-A-N, to pinch hit for Messersmith. Messersmith is out of the game. So in the 9th, pinch hitter, Cowan. Last pinch hitter grounded out to short on the great play by Michaels from his knees after the diving stop through low. Pepitone scooped it out of the dirt. All right, here's Billy Cowan. Righty-righty matchup. Mel Stottlemyre takes a deep breath. He rocks and deals to Billy Cowan. 4-10. 4-10. Ground ball to short. Michaels has been busy. 3 defender and a 10. So short 3-10 goes to the error check again. E27. He needs a huge roll here. He needs a high roll. 8 through 12. And it's a 9. He's going to do it again. Backhands it deep in the hole. Fires one hopper. Pepitone makes the scoop. Another 6-3 put out. So Gene Michaels gets both pinch hitters in spectacular fashion. Stottlemyre nods his head to his shortstop. Yankees 2 outs away from advancing. to the Sweet 16. And they're going to get a decent matchup. We've had a few wacky upsets. So they're going to get a decent matchup. They're not going to get matched up. They're going to have a winnable game. And if they make it through, it's going to be Fritz Peterson? I'm counting the chickens before they hatch. What's his name? Fritz. 2 more outs to go, and I'm already thinking about Fritz Peterson will get the start in the Sweet 16. All right, here's Stottlemyre. He's 0 for 3. Almost had a hit, but was robbed on a great catch, a leaping catch by Roy White in left. The pitch to Sandy Stottlemyre, switch hitter batting lefty, 2-6, pick up some sticks. Right-handed pitcher, 2-6, ground ball to Pepitone. He'll take it to the bag himself. 2 down. Stottlemyre's 0 for 4. The California Angels. Jake Cruz, how you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. What's the temperature out in Nevada? All comes down to Jay Johnstone now. This is it. This is it. Johnstone, 0 for 3. He's got to get it to Fregosi. Johnstone, the tying run at the plate. Johnstone calls time. It is granted. Trying to disrupt Stottlemyre. Stottlemyre pitching a gem. 1-0 Yankees. Top of the 9th. 1 more out of life for the Angels. Stottlemyre looks in it at Gibbs. Gibbs sets the target. The pitch to Jay Johnstone. Does he extend the game? 3-4, or does it close the door? Right-handed pitcher, 3-4, fly ball left field. Roy White is there. He makes the catch. Ball game is over. The Yankees move on to the Sweet 16. They will face one of the Elite 8 teams. They win 1-0. What a pitching performance by Mel Stottlemyre. Also by Andy Messersmith. Wow, so Stottlemyre goes 9. He is the winning pitcher. Messersmith goes 9, gives up 1 run. He is the losing pitcher, the definition of tough luck loser. Player of the game, you got to go with Mel Stottlemyre. Honorable mention to the losing pitcher, Andy Messersmith. And we've had another great game in our 1969 one-and-done tournament. All righty. Thank you for joining me. Stay safe. Be smart. Stay away from the crazies. I appreciate your time. God bless. Peace. Yankees win 1-0. Stottlemyre outduels Messersmith. They advance to the Sweet 16 and will face a top 8 team.